Hey guys, so long time no talk, and I know, OMG, I know. I am so disappointed in myself. I haven't put up a video in literally 2 weeks, and the last video that I had up was my drugstore haul, which if you haven't seen it, I'll link it up here, and then the one before that was my Balenciaga haul, and I'll put that up here if you haven't seen it. Those were 2 weeks ago, and oh my gosh, I don't even know where the time went. Like, I went to El Paso to visit my best friend, which I had wholehearted intentions to upload a carry-on video before I went. I just ran out of time. So if you guys still want to see that video, I'd be happy to do it. I haven't even unpacked my bags yet. I'd be happy to show you what I took on the plane with me. It wasn't really, you know, stuff that was super exciting, but I feel like, I don't know, it's good to know different things that, you know, different people take and stuff like that. So if you're still interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to film it, even though I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. But here is my February and March favorites, and I just got super busy in February. I'm in my last semester of nursing school. I graduate like May 11th, and then I have my pinning ceremony on the 16th. I think my last final is like on the 8th or something, so home stretch. I'm so excited. Hopefully it'll just get easier from here on out. I'm in management right now, which is super easy. It's just a cake class, super easy. So hopefully I can keep up with videos from here on out. I've recorded a bunch of stuff the last couple days. I just hadn't really had the time with Easter and everything and activities going on. I didn't have the time to upload it. So this is Saturday, the day before Easter. I'm going to try and get this up today because I feel like my favorites for the last 2 months have really stayed constant, and I want to share them with you overall. I did just film a face of the day on the look that I have on now. I feel very spring, summer inspired with the bright yellow shirt and the bright hot red, hot pink lips. But I know I'll probably get some questions on my lip color, so I am wearing the Maybelline from the New Vivids line. It's called Wild Rose. I think I have it right here. Yeah, Wild Rose, and it's just a very vibrant, I'd say a raspberry type color. It comes off a little bit more like orange toned in the tube than it actually shows up on my lips. It's very hot pink on my lips. I love it. It is so appropriate for spring and summertime. The rest of the look is just kind of like a neutral pink look with some new products that I just recently bought, so look out for that in the future if you're interested in it. But I did figure I was going to get some questions on my lips, so I thought I would just share it with you guys anyway. So on to the favorites. Enough rambling. I really don't have too many favorites because, like I said, I was super busy in January and February and even March, like 3 weeks into March with school. I was in critical care, which completely kicked my butt. I don't think I have been that busy. Plus I was working my full-time job and full-time at H&R Block, so I was very, very busy. And it was just a mess. So I really didn't have too much time to worry about my makeup and stuff like that. But the last few weeks and kind of toward the beginning of February, I was using the majority of these products. So I'll go ahead and start off with like body care items because I don't really have too many of those. That way I can leave off with the good stuff, the makeup. So I have been using the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Keratin Infusing Shampoo and Conditioner. And I showed this in a haul a while back. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I purchased these from the drugstore. Actually, I think Walmart, and I think they were like maybe $6 a piece, maybe 4 something or 5 something, but they were pretty inexpensive. Tresemme is not really, it's a higher end brand for drugstore, but it's not on the more expensive side. The shampoo just says that it claims to have a lower sulfate formula because it does have the sodium lauryl sulfate. So it does have some sulfates in it. The conditioner doesn't claim to not have anything in it. I don't even know that conditioners come with sulfates, so it doesn't say anything in the ingredients, so I'm not sure. But regardless, I love this combo. I haven't found a shampoo and conditioner that I've loved as much as these in a long time. I feel like it smells amazing. I love Tresemme products. It just, oh, it smells so good, and it lingers in your hair for a long time. And you also get a huge bottle of each for only $5 at the drugstore. Plus, you can probably find a coupon. And this just makes my hair feel so soft. Like, I just love the way that it feels. And actually, I feel like this has cut my blow drying time almost in half. Like, I can blow dry my hair to look like this, which is, you know, I mean, it's not anything fancy, but at least blow dry it to where it's not fluffy. in like 20-25 minutes. And if I want to do it really, really good, like half an hour. That's amazing for me, especially because they're getting heavy. Especially because my hair is like, I would consider it medium length now. I wouldn't consider it short because it is like to my bust line, and even in the back it's a little bit longer than that. It's a little past my bra. Sorry, I'm having sneezing attacks. My allergies are not cooperating with me today, but I would consider my hair medium length. So that being said, usually when it's medium length, it takes me like 45 minutes to blow dry it, and then when it's longer, it takes me like an hour to blow dry it. So to me, it's not even worth it at that point. 20 to 30 minutes is definitely worth it. I feel like this shampoo and conditioner is certainly to credit for it, even though it has sulfates in it. The keratin formulation of this, which I mean, it could totally be a gimmick, it could totally be regular shampoo and conditioner. Even if it's in my head, I feel like it is working wonders for my hair. So I highly recommend those. Now I also picked up the serum, the keratin serum, and I did not like that. It made my hair greasy. I did not care for the smell. It was very heavy. I don't feel like it gave any nourishment to my ends, so I did not care for that. I actually returned it, but I'm loving the shampoo and conditioner. Okay, I actually have a whole video on this next product. This is the Olay Facial Hair Removing Duo. I have the one for fine to medium hair. I will post the video review and demonstration of this up here somewhere for you guys. I had the guts to come on YouTube and bare my mustache to all. It doesn't bother me. I mean, like I said in that video, everyone has some sort of unwanted hair. If that were the case, we wouldn't shave our underarms, we wouldn't shave our legs, our bikini area, nothing like that. It just so happens some girls have hair in other areas that other girls don't have, and if you don't have it in other areas, bless you. I'm very happy for you, but unfortunately I do. And I was using the Nair depilatory cream for your upper lip, and I used it for years and it worked great for a very long time. And then recently, I'd say within the last 6 to 8 months, it started to leave little red bumps on my upper lip, and then I did not care for it anymore. So when Olay came out with this, I was super excited to try it, and I was amazed by the results. I feel like this is so nourishing on your skin. I haven't had any irritation, none whatsoever. In fact, when I did that review video, I was so amazed by the results, and I had a lot of questions. I never followed up on it, but I had a lot of questions as to how long it actually lasted. It lasts about 2 weeks, which is great considering how expensive this product is, and you use a tiny, tiny bit. Like, I think I've had this for maybe 4 or 5 months now, and maybe, I don't know, I'm going to say like 4 months because I can't remember when I filmed that video, but it still has a ton of product in it, and it doesn't seem to have an expiration date, so that's awesome because that means it'll last a really long time. Okay, next body care item, or actually last body care item before I go to makeup and stuff, is the Lush's Rose Argan Body Conditioner, and I was actually just looking at the date because I still have quite a bit of this left, and it's good until January 2014, so that's awesome. This is what it looks like. The packaging is a little dirty because we have hard water here, which stains all the products, but I got this recommendation from a ton of people here on YouTube. Recently, I'd say the last 2 months or so, my legs have been so uber dry. At first, it was just the bottom half of my legs, and it slowly creeped up to my thighs and everywhere. So I don't use this on my whole leg because I would be using quite a bit of it because, you know, I've got bigger legs. So I just use a tiny, tiny bit like on my rough spots, like the ankle bone and the knee and kind of behind the knee, and just I have a few rough patches on my shins that I put it on, and this stuff has been amazing. It smells exactly like roses. It's very strong and potent. I almost find myself not putting this on my upper body because I don't want to be drowned with the rose scent throughout the day, but it is so moisturizing. It is very, very creamy and thick. I mean, you can see like it doesn't come out when you shake it. It doesn't, I mean, you could almost even put it on dry and massage it in and it feels like an oil. It's just awesome. It is quite expensive. I think this tub was like $30. That's why I'm using it so sparingly. I am literally getting like a dime size and trying to spread it on the dry patches on each of my legs because I definitely want this to last a while. Even your elbows or like your chest area or even your breasts, if you have dry breasts or dry underarms, or really anywhere, dry patches, this would be amazing for you. Even for Emily, which is our little girl, she has a darker pigmentation to her skin, so when her skin gets dry, you can really see it, especially on her legs, and she's rough when she goes to school. And especially if she's wearing shorts, I will put this on her the night before, just a tiny, tiny bit. I mean, her legs are tiny, they're little. So I'll just put a little bit, rub it in really good, don't rinse it off, and it lasts her a good, like, till the next shower, which is awesome because regular lotion soaks into her skin so quickly. So this is amazing. Okay, for my scent for the month, I have been obsessed with Bath & Body Works Pink Chiffon. This is the Fine Fragrance Mist. These bottles feel like they last a very long time. I have literally been using this every day, and it's only down to here, which is awesome because I think they're like $14 or something like that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I've been using the combined lotion with this, and it lingers on you all day, and I just feel like, oh, it smells so good. I love this scent. Love, love, love this scent. And I love Bath & Body Works. You guys know that. I'm choking on it. I always do that to myself, but you guys know I love Bath & Body Works, and I jump from scent to scent. I love a lot of different scents, but right now this is my current favorite. Okay, so let's move on to makeup. Well, let me show you these first. These are nail polishes. I've been loving these three colors, these two in particular. This is Essie's Splash of Grenadine. I have used quite a bit of this nail polish. Considering how many I have, it's rare for me to use a nail polish over and over and over again. I showed you guys this one in a haul. This is Revlon's Girly. I have been wearing Splash of Grenadine underneath Revlon's Girly. I wore it 2 manicures and 1 pedicure just in March. And like, I just got this nail polish in March, and I love it. I think this is like the epitome of classic chic nail polish meets super girly. Like, I don't even know, ponies and rainbows and stuff like that. I love this combination together. In fact, I think I'm going to paint it back on my nails after I take off this one. This is OPI's Rally Pretty Pink from the Serena Williams collection, and I love this color. It's a perfect mix of pink and gold, but these were just so pretty to look at. So I think I'm going to switch back to that. And then currently, I haven't used this nail polish as much as I would like, and I've had it for a very long time. This is Essie's Mint Candy Apple. I don't know what that was. I like lost breath. And like I said, I haven't used it that much, but I currently have it on my pedicure right now. And I think I'm just the perfect tan color for this on my toes. I love it. And then I got like a little flower design too. It's just super cute, and I regret not wearing this prior to this pedicure. Okay, the next product is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark spots, and I showed this in a haul a while back, and I haven't followed up on it since. I have the foundation and the corrector, or no, the brightener, I think is what it is, and I love those products. So when I saw this a few months back, I knew I had to get it because my acne has just been acting up horribly. I'm not sure if it's hormones or what it is, but I have had horrible cystic acne in this area right here that are leaving me terrible scars, and just all over in general. My skin used to be very smooth, and I mean, I always had large pores and, you know, a few imperfections here, but my skin used to be really smooth. I really never suffered from bad acne or anything as a teenager, even in my early 20s, and I'm 26 now, and I have no idea why all of a sudden it's popping up on my face everywhere. I've just been really suffering. So I have been trying to treat it with certain medications, and I have been trying to cover it up without looking like I'm wearing makeup every day. This has been my best freaking friend. I love this product. It is so natural on the skin, so natural. I got it in the color Fair Light. It has the same like little idea where it has a sponge tip applicator, and you can build it up to be very heavy, something like that there, or you can make it super light on the bottom one, and it blends into my skin very nicely. I love the way that it looks. It gives me that flawless effect, but you can't even tell that I'm wearing makeup. Like, once it blends in, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing anything, which is great because I don't wear makeup every day. I usually only wear it on special occasions and when I'm filming videos. So having this in the morning to just slap on my dark spots to kind of cover it up has worked out perfect because I just use a beauty blender, and it just melts into my skin. I don't even know how else to describe it. If you guys want to see a routine of me using it in the morning, or like a getting ready with me morning edition, let me know, because I'd be happy to show you how even it makes my skin look without making me look like I wear makeup at all. Okay, I warned you guys that you probably would see this product in my favorites video, and it has just been tried and true for me. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation in the color Fair. Oh, it's just a powder, it's not really a foundation, but this is what the packaging looks like. I have been using this religiously, like every single day, and this has been my favorite brush to use it with. This is a Sedona Lace 376, and I got these after I did the review of the other face brushes, and this is so soft. I love it. I will put a link down below to Sedona Lace's website with the coupon code, so if you're interested, you could check out these brushes. Oh my gosh, it's just like, doesn't even compare to any other fluffy brush that I have. I have been loving this for powder, and this powder is just so finely milled that it seeps into your pores. It covers up lines. Like, you can't even, it gives you such a flawless finish. I'm obsessed with it. Even if I am not wearing foundation, I will use it to soak up my oil, and it lasts all day. I haven't had a problem with it yet. No complaints whatsoever. Well, the packaging is a little bulky. I wish it was in a round or compact, but other than that, it's amazing for someone who has oily skin. Even if you don't, if you're suffering with larger pores or lines here and there, it fills it in beautifully and just gives you that flawless look, and I'm in love with it. I have 3 lip products that I've been loving this month. Although I have been wearing a lot of bright lips, I'm still in the berry toned lips, which I'm fixing to get out of because we're moving more towards spring and summertime, but these have been constant in my collection, and this is Revlon's Color Burst Lip Butter and Cotton Candy, and as you can see, I have like barely any left. I mean, I've been obsessed with this. This is all I have left. That's it. So I do have a backup though, even though I have a ton more lipsticks, but this is just such a neutral color, great for every day. It works with any look that you're gonna wear. I love it. And then I've also been using the Course lip butters. I had one in Jasmine and I liked it. I wasn't a huge fan of it though because it kind of muted out my lips, but I did like the fact that I could wear it without having to wear makeup. These have a little bit more pigmentation. This one's pomegranate and this one's wild rose. Especially the wild rose gives you that tint of pink or the tint of red, and this one gives you like a tint of salmon pink almost, and they're pretty pigmented, so you do have to be careful. If you're not wearing makeup, it may look like you have a lip color on, but I've actually been wearing these at night and they're so moisturizing. Like, the only thing I hate about them is that they're in a pot form. I know Course has like chapstick tube forms that I need to look into, but I hate that they're in pot form, but they're an awesome product. They're so moisturizing. I literally have like an obsessive amount of chapsticks that I need to get through, so I'm definitely going to be repurchasing these when I'm done, but I probably will try and go through some of the other ones that I have. Like freaking EOS lip balms, I must have at least 12 of them, which is insane. Okay, pretty much the only blush I have been wearing the entire month is from Rimmel, and which is so random because this is one of the cheapest blushes I own. It's completely ragged out. I've had it for probably 3 years and I never even thought twice about it, to be honest, until recently. And this is the Lasting Finish blendable blush powder in the color Santa Rose, and this is what it looks like. It is a blush that has the little crown, which you can't even see anymore because I've used so much of it. The crown's like completely gone. I'm wearing it today. I just feel like it is completely neutral. You can wear it with a heavy look with a bright lip and bold liner, or you can wear it with something so natural and just, it almost looks like you're not even wearing anything. And my favorite brush for that is the e.l.f. blush brush. This is only $3. It's from the Studio line, and I love it. Talk about obsessed. You just take, it's like the perfect paddle brush to just fit right into any blush. You can dab it on your cheek and then blend out from there. I probably have too much blush on already, but blend it out from there, and I feel like it's so perfect. And I actually got this technique from a Love Tart. Her name's Mary here on YouTube. I love her videos. She's so super sweet, and she does this with her blush, and I think it just applies it perfectly. Can't even see the camera. Hopefully I'm not looking like a clown or anything, but I love this blush, and like I said, it's like $3 at the drugstore. I honestly don't even know that they sell it anymore in this packaging, And it has just been neglected for years, but recently it's the only one I've been wearing. I kind of warned you guys about this product too. This is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express Mascara. I love this mascara. I have one con to it though, one. Even though it's a really great drugstore mascara, it is super awesome at volumizing. It is very black, very black. It makes your lashes bold and stand out. It doesn't give you much length. I mean, it does, like, don't get me wrong. In fact, when I was in El Paso, I told my best friend Heidi, I was like, oh, it doesn't give you length at all, like, lots of volume, no length. And then she watched me put it on, and I was like, okay, totally just made a liar out of me, because it did give me some length. But I have other mascaras that give me much more length than this, like the Maybelline Falsies, my Bare Essentials Buxom, I don't even know, They're Real, and a bunch of others give me a ton of volume, or a ton of length, not as much volume. This one is super volumizing. So I like to layer this. I will use a mascara that has a lot of lengthening properties, like I said, the Falsies or Buxom. Buxom has been one of my favorites lately. And then I will put this on top of it. That way I get a lot of length to begin with, but then super bold lashes at the base that are very full, and just bam, right there. So I will definitely continue to repurchase this because I really like it. The Clump Crusher is great too. I love that mascara, although it does give you way more length than volume. Okay, just a few more products. I have the e.l.f. Eyebrow Lifter and Filler. I actually use it today, and actually this is the only thing I've been using for my brows recently. It was $3 on the e.l.f. website, which I probably got it for $1.50. And you know what? I've sharpened it so much I don't even know what color I got. I want to say I got the lightest one that they had, but it's an awesome product because it has a filler on one side that's like it can be very dramatic dark brown, or it can be a very light taupey color, which I usually use it somewhere in between, not super dark, but not completely like light like that. It has its own sharpener, which is great. And then on the opposite side, it has a lifter, which is a neutral pink color that you can put anywhere. It's right there. You can put it in the inner corner of your eye, underneath the eye to give you a little bit of conceal, or even under the brow bone. That completely gives you that highlighted effect. For a long time I was using nothing but powder, and it was good. Like, I like using powder, but I was noticing that it was kind of wearing off throughout the day, especially if I would like rub my eyebrows. And I feel like I can rub my eyebrows all day long and it's not going to come off because it's such like a waxy formula. It really keeps the brows in place and it stays there all day until I wash it off at night. So if you've never been the type of person to use like a wax or a pencil, this is a great combination of both for very inexpensive, and I'd recommend it if you want to give it a try. Okay, last two products. This product has also been something that was neglected. I kind of just tried to shop my stash and use what's in my collection. Even though I have done a lot of shopping recently to get the newest, latest, and greatest products, I have been trying to weed out my collection. Like, I have, you see those two boxes back there? I have them stacked to capacity with stuff that I'm doing a blog sale for, because I eventually am going to have to move my makeup room sometime. You know, it can't stay here forever. And so I definitely want to condense my collection down to only fit in my clear cube so that I can move everything into my bedroom and not have an issue. That's eventually, you know, down the road. So I'm trying, when I buy stuff, I try and get rid of things at the same time. I am a makeup collector, hoarder, whatever you want to call me, but I do try and get rid of stuff all the time, hence the two boxes back there. So look out for a huge blog sale. I think I'm going to try and do it this next week. Look out for that. I'll post a video so that you guys can go check it out and stuff like that. Because I really do need to get rid of some stuff. So anyway, like I was saying, this was definitely one of those palettes that I neglected for such a long time, because to be honest, they were just colors that I wasn't finding much to mix with that I could wear on an everyday basis. So I did a face of the day with it recently, and it broke again. This totally sucks. I freaking hate when that happens, but anyway, it's completely done now. I did a face of the day with it couple videos back. I actually don't think I posted that video yet, but I wanted to show you guys really inexpensive drugstore makeup that's amazing, amazing quality, and this is definitely one of them. I feel like for the price, this is an awesome palette to have, and it's the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone 8-pan palette. I think this is like $4.99 at Walgreens or Walmart, wherever Wet n Wild is sold. As you can see, the darkest color in the palette, that's like a black mixed with red shimmer, kind of reminds me of Beauty Marks from MAC. Completely shattered when I was doing that video. I like literally just picked up the shadow to get another eyeshadow, and it broke everywhere. It was horrible. But the rest of the shadows are really, really nice, especially this definer color right here. It reminds me of Clubs so much. It's like an underlying brown with a bit of green shimmer, and I really like it. You guys will see that face of the day coming up. I used a combination of all the colors that are here to create it. So I have been loving this palette. It is very easy to wear once you really dig into it and stuff like that, and the shadows are so soft and buttery and pigmented. It's just amazing quality. Okay, last product, and this is kind of a variety of products. This is my MAC palette, my neutrals, browns, and smokies. However, I have condensed my MAC eyeshadow collection to one palette. I actually have 3 of them that I haven't depotted yet, and this can only hold 2 more. So really, I'm either going to have to leave them in their pots or go to another palette, and I really don't need any more eyeshadows. So I'll probably condense it and get rid of one of these. I just haven't decided which one yet. But really, I have been using these eyeshadows a ton more this month. I feel like it's just been so easy because I have them all in one palette now to just grab it and go. Just like my Naked palettes or my Lorac Pro palette. It's so much easier like that, and I have a wide variety of colors in here, so it's great. So namely, what I've been using is All That Glitters, which is right here. It's just a nice buttery gold color. That one has been great. I also have been using Gleam, which is the only one I've hit pan on. And let's see what else. This is Wedge, which is just a very neutral brown. Really reminds me of the Naked palette. And then also just Vanilla, which is a nice highlighting shade. You know, MAC's very expensive, and I hate to just sit there and let it neglect itself. So I really have been trying to kind of, like I said, shop my stash and use it in my collection, and it's been nice. I really don't need any more. So I know that that was kind of a long favorite. I'm gonna try and cut it down as much as I can, but I did want to make sure I had enough for 2 months. I mean, I hadn't done a favorite, and I haven't skipped a favorites in probably a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. So that's kind of sad that I missed February, but hopefully combining them, and because I have been using the same products for like the last few months, it should be totally fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorites are. I am not in any more need of makeup, but you know, it's always nice to know. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!